Alright guys, welcome back to one more Forza Motorsport 7 video. Today I'd like to bring you something a little bit different from what I usually upload to the channel. If you have already played Forza Horizon 3, you're probably familiar with Forzathon. They are events that run, in case of Forza Horizon 3, it runs weekly, and it's basically a set of challenges. Sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 4 challenges, but it's a set of challenges that you complete and you gain sometimes extra credits, sometimes extra XP, sometimes wheel spins, sometimes cars. And Turn 10 Studios brought this over to Forza Motorsport 7, but in Forza Motorsport 7 it works a little bit differently. In Forza Horizon 3, it was just one challenge per prize. That was it. Sometimes you had to, for example, run a race in a GT car, and sometimes you didn't even need to win the race. You just needed to complete it. You just need to complete it. And in case of Forza Motorsport 7, they turned this into a multi-step kind of challenge. So you have I think on the first set that they released, about a week and a half ago, it was I think 5 or 4 challenges per tier. As you can see, the first tier, which is Forza Motorsport 7, that was the very first Forzathon that they held. It has been completed, but it's a 4-step challenge. And now we have 2 more available, Speed Ski and To the Finish Line. If you complete these, you're gonna get Forza Edition Mercedes AMG C63 and if you complete the finish line, you're gonna get a 1957 Porsche 356A Speedster. So these are exclusive cars that you're most likely only be able to get via Forzathon or the mod cars that you can buy. But anyways, we're gonna be doing Speed Ski first. I did the first challenge already. I didn't know that that it was gonna count because these challenges are a little bit bugged. So I thought it didn't count, but apparently did. The first challenge, we had to do 180 miles per hour in any car in the Homestead track. That was very easily achievable with the Koenigsegg 1. That's fairly easy. But anyways, we're gonna be moving on to challenge number 2, complete 6 laps at Daytona. So there's no car or class specified, so I believe any car will do. Okay, so we downloaded a grip tune. I don't know why the hell my wheels are pink. Alright, so here we go. As usual, we are running with the unbeatable difficulty. It doesn't matter whether we win or lose, so that's not something I'm too worried about. I see that a lot of people use this 2017 Ford GT online, so this is a car I think I'm gonna try in an online lobby pretty soon. Maybe I'll bring this over to the channel. We're up in 6th place. I forgot I don't need to brake in this section. Come on. I don't have the straight line speed because I favored grip with this tune. This might have been a dumb choice because I forgot that the Daytona track has a lot of straight lines. That's fine. We don't need to win the race anyways. I think I would probably have gone faster if I had shift down to 3rd in that section. I don't know. We had 3 mods equipped, exactly the same mods. Performed 8 good passes. We have performed 6 so far. And we have 8 cars ahead of us, so we have plenty of opportunities to do this. Oh, come on, again. Stop pushing me. Yeah, I went a little bit too wide in there just to try to avoid this Ferrari that was trying to push me around, and I almost ended up with all the 4 wheels in the on the grass. So that wasn't a good move. Maybe next time. I think in unbeatable difficulty, I think sometimes you need to be a little bit too aggressive, a little bit more aggressive than it usually is, because the AI, they don't pull any punches. They just go for it. If they need to push you off the track, that's exactly what they're gonna do. So yeah, I realize now that choosing a grip tune for this track was indeed a stupid idea. First place is, for a moment there, he was over 1,000 meters ahead of us, so there's no way we're gonna be able to catch up to him. And there's another guy kinda, oh no, yeah, I thought it was getting closer, but we're actually gaining on it, so that's good. I like this track. It's not my favorite one, but I really like, especially the straight lines the sort of straight lines that we have in it. I also like the infield section. I think it flows nicely. I think Turn 10 Studios actually tweaked the handling on this car in comparison to Forza Motorsport 6, because I remember in that game, this car felt a little bit jumpy. I don't know how to properly explain that, but this might be the best description that I can give to you in regards to how that car handled in that game. I messed up on this last section. Let's see if we can make up for the time we lost in that. But anyways, in this game, this car felt a lot less jumpy than it did in Forza Motorsport 6. Of course, we're not driving it at stock, so I'm not entirely sure about how the car actually drives without any sort of tweaks and upgrades, but so far it feels nice. I just wish it was a little bit faster though. Even though we favored grip over power, I still feel that this car is a little bit underpowered when compared to the competition that we're up against in this race. And we still haven't been able to get the 2 extra good passes in order to fulfill the mod requirements. And unless somebody overtakes us and we immediately overtake them back, I don't think that's gonna happen, because if any of the cars that are behind me overtake me, I don't think we stand a chance at all. As you can see, they are quickly approaching. So we're in the last lap. We're in 10th place still. So I guess that's gonna be our position. I'm curious to see which car the first place is using. Okay, so turns out that the game didn't register my 6th lap at Daytona, so I had to reboot the game in order for it to update and bring me to the 3rd challenge. These challenges have been bugged since the first set that they made available about a week and a half ago, so I would assume that this was going to be fixed by now, but that's not the case. But anyways, moving on. Challenge number 3, complete 3 races in a Forza P1 division car. So I think we're gonna do 3 one-lap races in the P1 division. Alright, so we're in Dubai. This is just a single lap race. I'm using the I think this is the Audi R18 if I'm not mistaken. This is at stock configuration. I haven't downloaded a tune setup for it because I don't know why. I just didn't want to download a tune setup for that. And looks like we fulfilled the mod requirements. That was really easy. Trying my best not to ram these guys off, but they are braking at such weird spots that it's kind of difficult to avoid any sort of collision. As I said on the last race, you need to be aggressive in unbeatable difficulty, and that little push that the car behind me did is the perfect example of why you need to be aggressive at this difficulty setting. What is going on? I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of missing my, I kind of lost the turning, my timing, or when it comes to turning, it's kind of messed up with this car, and I don't know why. Maybe because this car turns in really quickly. That's awful. Yeah, but anyways, the purpose of this race is not winning, because you're not gonna be able to win races at this difficulty setting in one lap races. That's gonna be impossible. You need more time to catch up to the AI. That was awful. Moving on to the next race in Maple Valley. I have downloaded a tune setup for this car just to see if he gets a little bit better than stock. Come on. Yeah, there's no way I can take certain corners flat out like I would do in a normal race. Oh my god. Moving on to the third race of the third challenge. We're in Suzuka. Let's see if we can do any better than we did in Dubai and Maple Valley. I don't give a damn about these cars anymore. I was trying to be really careful on the last two races, and I ended up getting screwed over by the AI at some point. So I'm gonna turn to a rammer in this race. Yeah, you need to be a little bit patient with on the throttle with this car. I think my favorite handling model on this type of car has got to be Forza Motorsport 3. That was, I think, where these cars felt best. I remember driving the Porsche, the same category as this car, but a Porsche, you know, and it was a really nice car. Really fun to drive. Well, looks like we're gonna do a bit better. Oh crap. I was focusing on talking and forgot to brake. Again. Oh crap. I was about to say that looks like we're gonna do better than the last two races. Well, indeed, this is better. Better than 23rd and 24th place, that's for sure. But it's still awful. I might decrease the difficulty setting over the next few races, because I don't think you guys are gonna find it that fun watching such awful races, unless you're into this kind of stuff, like seeing me crash, seeing me being pushed around by the AI. If you're into that, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll keep the difficulty at unbeatable. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna drop it down to maybe pro or expert. And I had to reboot the game once again in order for it to register the 3 races that we just did. Okay, so yeah, the 4th and last challenge of the Speed is Key Forzathon event is win a race in a hypercar division car. So this might be a little bit tricky. Let's do the last race of the Forzathon event, driving the Porsche 918. This is the Spider? No, I think this is the Porsche 918. That's enough for you to know. And we're in Prague. We still haven't dropped the difficulty, it's still on unbeatable, but I think we can pull it off. Oh crap, okay. I forgot that this corner, that we need to brake a little bit before this corner. I loved when Turn 10 Studios introduced this track in Forza Motorsport 5. This is still one of my favorite tracks in the game. I'm a big fan of city tracks, way more than proper race tracks. So I'm glad that they added one of these into the game. I kind of miss the New York track that was present in Forza Motorsport 3. I really wish that Turn 10 Studios brought this track back into the game at some point, because that was one of my favorite tracks ever. This one, and also Fujimi Kaido, which was also a track present in Forza Motorsport 3. Oh crap. That was the Fujimi Kaido was the equivalent to the Nürburgring of the fictional tracks in a Forza game. It was a really twisty and long track, and I love this type of tracks. Who else? Who here remembers the Amalfi Coast in Forza Motorsport 3? That was another one of those long twisty tracks that I love to race on. I apologize for the crappy racing in this video, but it's still a little bit too difficult for me to talk and drive at the same time. I'm still not used to it, even after doing several of these videos. I have trouble concentrating. Sometimes I'm focusing more on the driving itself, and then I forget to kind of finish sentences and just to keep talking like a normal person would. Which is why for the online videos in this channel, most of them are pre-recorded, and I do a voiceover, which is better for me, and this way I can bring you a better quality racing in general. But I promise I'll get the hang of it eventually. I'm still gonna insist in practicing, so one day I'm able to talk and drive at the same time and keep the quality on both. Yeah, we're doing good. I could be pushing a lot harder, but I don't want to risk crashing into these tire walls, because otherwise this is game over and I'll need to restart the race. I think the pace that we're currently racing is more than enough for us to win the race. We're over 150 meters ahead of the second place, which is surprising because the last few races were awful. Not only because I screwed them up, but the AI was so much better than I did, that I thought I was gonna struggle too. And again, I made the same mistake, and the AI is dangerously close. We're on the last lap of the race, and I cannot risk losing it, because we need to win in order to complete this challenge. Let's see if we can pull ahead. Forgot to shift. Really careful around this corner. Now this section gets me tense every time, because the risk of ruining it by hitting the tire walls or colliding with these walls are big. These are where the most accidents happen. Most of the accidents happen in online lobbies, because people try to go through them too fast and end up losing control or not being able to brake soon enough before they make contact with the wall. But anyways, we finished in first. Let's see if the game registers or if we need to reboot the game once again. No, looks like it registered because we got the achievement. And we got the Mercedes Forza Edition. In case you're unaware, Forza Horizon brought the Forza Horizon Edition cars. They rebranded this type of cars. Now they're called Forza Editions, and they are basically tuned up versions of the normal cars, and they give you a boost in certain aspects. Some of them get you boosts of credits in certain tracks. Some of them get boosts in, I don't know, speed. I don't know the extent of the Forza Editions because I haven't seen a lot of them in the game so far. But let's get our price and take it for a spin. See how it drives. 2016 Mercedes AMG C63 S Coupe Forza Edition. That's a mouthful, but we finally got our car. Alright, so this Forza Edition car gets us 30% more credits in general and 30% more credits at Hockenheim Ring. Alright, here we go. I thought this car was actually black. It's like a bluish gray. I think it was the lighting that gave the impression that it was darker than it actually is. This car feels a lot heavy. I don't remember whether C63s are actually these heavy, but this one sure does feel on the heavier side. Which is kind of nice because it keeps the car more stable, but this leaves it a little bit more prone to understeering. Yeah, the car understeers a little bit. There was an accident. See what I meant about being aggressive? That's another example of why you shouldn't give the AI space in this game. They're gonna try to screw you up at any chance they get, so keep an eye out for that. We're up in 5th place. This is the last lap. I just wanted to do a quick race just to get a feel for the car. I'll probably take it to the online lobby too. I actually intend to test different cars in online lobbies over the lifespan of this game, because we have so many cars to try out that I think the possibilities are nearly endless. Another accident, I think at the same spot of the last lap, I think, yeah, on the previous lap. We're up in 4th place. Third place. Nice. What is going on? Oh my god. But anyways guys, that's been it. I hope you found fun watching me do the Forzathon events. I'm gonna do the other one in a separate video. So if you did like, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more Forza Motorsport 7 content, share the video with your friends and on your social media, helps me out a lot. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye.